Alright, can y'all hear me? Anybody hear me? I'm hoping this is live. I'm having more and more problems with this silly thing here. Nope. Nobody? No viewers. Hey, there's one. Hola, how's it going? Can you hear me? It is way late. I tried like 20 minutes ago and I didn't realize I put it on private. There's an excellent live stream out there with no viewers. It was on private. There was some excellent guitar playing. I was yodeling. There was a whole stand-up set I did. Lots of good stuff going on. But I removed it. All right. Oh, where'd you have the best steak at? Did you make it or did you go somewhere for it? Let's see here. I'm trying to... Hey, Bruce, how's it going? I'm trying to figure out what the... Okay. Buddy made it. Order them from Peter Luger's in Newark City. Oh, man, I don't even know who that is, but I bet it's awesome. That sounds delicious. What kind of steak was it? What cut was it? If there's a private live stream, no one's by it. Did it really happen? It happened. It was horribly embarrassing, but it happened for sure. Alright, let me grab my glasses here since everybody's here. I'm not New York strip in a porterhouse. Oh man, that's good eating. Damn gum, that sounds delicious. No, I didn't show my feet. No feet were shown. Hey, Big Red, welcome. How's it going? Oh man, I put all my energy into that first live stream. I'm not sure if I can bring it back here. Nah, it's not true. I didn't put any energy in. Hey, Pete. No blackouts yet, huh? That's awesome. Take a little bit of liquid courage here. Oh, well. Little snort. Alright, let me wait for a few more people to come in. I'm not going to make this a really long live stream. It's a little bit late. They pushed the start back to midnight. Oh, dang. How's the weather out there? Y'all going to be boiling in your house? If they did that out here, you'd hear all the generators kick in. It would definitely be a hot one. Air conditioner is king out here in Texas. I'm about to pass out. Yeah, I can tell you. All right, Chad, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Sorry it's so late about that, but I'm glad you had an excellent steak. That's awesome. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead. I'll announce the giveaway. I guess I'm going to have to do it again Friday. There's not very many folks here. Maybe I'll do it in a video. I don't know. I don't want to do it in a video. I kind of want to keep it secret and private again. What I'm going to be doing is giving away my officer box and some extra goodies next week for my three-year YouTube anniversary. So I'll be giving away some stuff for that. That's on the 16th, so I'll be out of town, so you'll be seeing the giveaway live stream actually probably from the road. Not sure where I'll be. Somewhere in Tennessee, I'm sure. Be in Tennessee somewhere. So it'll be from the road, and hopefully they'll have Wi-Fi. I'll have to pay that extra dinero for the Wi-Fi hotel. I want to go to that one with the hourly rates and a door on every third room. Oh man, I remember as a kid we didn't have much money, so we didn't go to many motels. Went to this motel once, man, it was seedy. Holy heck, I think we had to prop our luggage against the door to keep the door shut. It was the last room. I just remember it smelled like moldy urine. Even as a kid, I had to be about 7. I just remember just the smell. It was like homeless hideout. I was just waiting for hobos to come out of the bathroom. That's a lie. But now, if I smelled that smell in a dark room with an open door, I'd be waiting for the hobos. But yeah, I think we packed, and there wasn't any. I don't believe there was a knob on the door, so there was a good view inside the room, and I think we propped up a bunch of stuff against the door to make sure we could sleep through the night. I don't even know if my dad slept that night. He probably just had one hand on the gun and just one eyeball on the door. Although I wouldn't have. He probably just wanted to punch somebody traveling from California to Texas in a beat up old Volkswagen. He was just waiting for somebody to come through. He went to that motel and asked for a doorless room for a reason, just so he could beat the mess out of somebody legally. We had an old beat up Volkswagen wagon. I don't know if y'all remember the wagon. We had the wagon. That thing broke down in Arizona. Holy freak, it was hot. We were at the side of this burnout. It was just like a scene from a movie, like a post-apocalyptic. You just wait for Mel Gibson to come up in his supercharged police car. He was just sitting on the side of this building, and my dad was having to do. I could explain. I wish I could explain what he did to this car, but for y'all that know things about cars, the story he tells on this is something amazing. I'll have to get him to tell you guys, because what he did was pretty much a miracle on that car to get us all the way to Texas. So I don't even know where this story started. All I remember was hotels and hobos. Oh, that's what. I'll be in a hotel in Tennessee on Wednesday, and I'll be doing the live stream for the giveaway at that time. I'm probably going to make it a, numbers kind of thing again. That way, the folks that are actually paying attention can get involved, and it just doesn't turn into 700 people that haven't said hi in 6 months getting in on a good giveaway. It's going to be a good one, too. I'm going to put some extra stuff in that box, because I don't think anybody wants the Jimislash mug. I'm going to hold on to that. But I will replace it with some extra goodies that Smoky Mountain has sent me in the meantime. So, plus I'm going to Smoky. Well, I won't be at Smoky Mountain before the anniversary, so I can't get anything extra. But there's some. I got to take a pocket full of cash to pick up some stuff at Smoky Mountain. That'll be fun. All right, so that's where that's gonna go. My brain's all over the place. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Mexico City. The stories I could tell you about Mexico City. It might have been in New Mexico. It was on that route, Big Red. It was somewhere, and yeah, it was through New Mexico and Arizona and all that. So it might be in there somewhere. Hey, Peter B, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, that was something else. All our trips were adventures for sure, and they didn't all. They all ended well, but they weren't all pleasant. That's a certainty. My dad was I think that was 77 or 79. So he's in his mid to late 20s. Holy crud, the stuff that man went through. Oh man, it was just a mess. I can't imagine. He was such a self-sufficient, resilient kind of guy. He still is. And he's one of the guys that's going to be, he would make it through the apocalypse. He's the guy that's going to have a following out in the woods, building sheds and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, he sure became self-sufficient somewhere along the way. He was awesome at it. Just could do anything. Just amazing brain, amazing mind, amazing kind of spirit too, to be able to keep going after all that. Well, anyway, so I'll be in Smoky Mountain next week. I don't know if any of y'all are going to be near there, but Friday I'll be there. I should be there Thursday night, in fact. If y'all want to see what, come by and meet up or something, that would be fun. But I'll be there Saturday for that chopping competition they're having, which is kind of the reason I'm going up there. Although going up there is a cool deal anyway, just going out there to see all the stuff they have. So that'll be a lot of fun, taking the boys out there, taking a little trip. I'm not sure which route I'm taking yet. I might just go up through Arkansas and Tennessee all the way through, just because I haven't taken that route yet. May go to Graceland. I haven't been to Graceland. As a huge Elvis fan, it's got to get to Graceland one of these days for sure. But all right, so I'll be giving that away. Let's see. Got some extra stuff. I'll let y'all know what's coming up and what you got to do to get involved in that giveaway if you're interested, for sure. But next year will be 3 years. I cannot believe it. It's been 3 years and however many downloads later. I think it's around 1,200 downloads. I'm definitely not, economical in my download to sub ratio. So it's been busy and it's been fun. All right, see what else is going on. Want to race shoot go-karts. I don't think they make a go-kart my size, Eric. If they did, I would. But yeah, I'd have to have like one on each foot, kind of like roller skates, like rocket skates. I would definitely do that though. I miss doing go-kart stuff. That was fun. I'd have to lose some girth units before they'd strap me into one of those things. I'm not sure the lawnmower engines they put on those things are going to push me around the track very well. I'll be like Donkey Kong in Mario Kart. I'll be able to make the corners pretty good. I just won't be able to hit that top end speed very well. So I'll have a lot of good control, just not a lot of get out of there punch. So yeah, some Acme rocket skates, that'll do it. That's what I would need. That's what I end up doing too, to carry my little coyote sign. But, all right, what else is going on? Oh, do I have Mario Kart Tour on my phone? No, I don't. Is that cool? Is that a good one? Yeah, I need some Go-Go Gadget skates, Bad Monkey, that's for sure. And then this weekend, I got to go to Waxahachie, Texas, to get certified in how to do the chopping competition. So hopefully that goes well. Otherwise, I'm just going to take a trip out to Tennessee to visit with Eric. And which will be fun. A lot less stress on me. Maybe I'll just go total Momo on Saturday and start chopping with the wrong edge just so I can't get certified. That seems like something I would do. Just tank myself. Like, oh, I tried my best. Guess I'm just going on vacation. And my chopping competition, my career in chopping was cut short. No, I'm not going to do that. But still wish me well. I think I got the major chopping down. It's going to be the minute chopping. I might have to wear my glasses underneath my safety goggles, just so I can see what I'm doing when it comes to the close in stuff like the straws and the toilet paper rolls or whatever those things are. Hey Wilson, welcome. How you doing? All right, let's see what else we got going here. Hey, if I owe you guys something, I think I'm a couple giveaways behind on sending stuff out. So if I owe you something, send me an email. And I will get your stuff out hopefully before this weekend. I'm trying to get it out as fast as possible. I just keep forgetting about stuff. It's been kind of hectic around here. Yeah, what else is going on? Oh, also, I'm gonna be selling stickers and stuff to try and raise a little bit of money for PIF shipping. Not a lot of PIF shipping dinero is coming in. I don't know what's going on. Maybe folks are just kind of losing interest in it, but so we're gonna need at least $2,000 for shipping this year, and we probably have maybe a fourth of that. Maybe what's a fourth of $2,000? Fourth would be 500. Is that right? Yeah. So we have 500. Maybe not even that much. Anyway, so I'm gonna be getting some stickers, and we got a new sticker coming in, and maybe we could put some packages together. And while it's not always super exciting, at least you'll be getting a little bit of something back for your donation, and that will help out with PIF shipping for sure. You should actually cut your finger off of Sue Blade Sports. Yeah, I could do that. I'll sue that guy. What's his name? Gary Owens, or not Gary Owens? Who's Gary? Gary Owens is part of the group. I'm not gonna sue you, Gary. Gary's somebody else. Is it Gary Owens? No. I'd have to check. Anyways, so I don't remember where I was going. This sidetrack about cutting my finger off. Yeah, the stickers. Thanks, Bad Monkey. So I got some stickers. The new sticker coming in, and I figure I'll put a few packages together and try to raise a little cash. I could finance PIF with the pinky suit. I'll settle out of court for $2,500 for the loss of my digit and the really cool. I think my grandpa was missing like 3/4 of one of his fingers. It always freaked me out as a kid. Like, no, Grandpa Richard, I don't want you to pat me on the head with that weird knuckle. But yeah, you remember Grandpa Richard's weird knuckle, don't you? You there, sir? I know you do. No, he was. I don't remember how he lost. I don't know if he was in the Navy, so I don't remember if he wasn't a shop teacher. He had a terrible car accident. I don't know if that was I know that's when he messed up his ankle and his foot. Lost a bunch of his foot there, I think. But I don't remember if that's when he lost his finger as well. All I remember is just kind of freaked me out. It wasn't like I was grossed out. It was just the pain of thinking about it kind of messed me up. All right. Let's see what else. I know I've told you all this a million times. Don't have anything cool coming in, just because I'm trying to save a little money for this trip. And actually, I probably won't go nuts at Smoky Mountain, because I'd really like to make it out to Blade Show West. I got a busy month coming up. I got this weekend. There's a huge arm wrestling deal on Saturday, but I'm not going to be able to go to that because Sunday I have to be up. I have to wake up about 2 o'clock in the morning just so I can make it out to Waxahachie at 8 o'clock for the class. Then on Wednesday I'm heading out for Smoky Mountain and all that. So then I figure I'll get back on Monday sometime if I don't take some detours and see stuff. Then that following Saturday I have another chopping competition at the Lost Pines Knife Show, which is going to be kind of cool. I was going to go to that anyways. I was going to go to that without doing the competition, and I found out there was a competition, so that was kind of cool. So I'll be out there, check that knife show out. I think it's going to be a lot of like custom makers and forged and fire type dudes. I don't know how many actual big time companies are going to be there, but it's still going to be cool. I think my dad might go, which would be really cool. He could finally make up for all those times he didn't come to my football games. Why'd you do that, Dad? Why don't you come to my games? It's 'cause you sucked. You never played, son. I know, but I look so cool in my uniform. Oh my gosh, my ribs are cramping up. Where's my pickle juice? Oh, that hurts so bad. what you get for laughing at your father. God's punishing you. Oh, God, that hurts. All right. Oh, freak. Oh, yeah, so maybe my dad will be going if he feels up to it. He's been kind of under the weather. But it'll be fun. It's going to be fun anyways. And, speaking of pickle juice, I was working out with my sons tonight. And because, I'm a large American, and sit-ups and crunchies really aren't in my wheelhouse anymore. I have to do these kind of like modified half crunchy things. So I'm trying to get in better shape, and I'm trying to lose a little weight. But I was doing them, and then we were working the chains. I don't know if y'all seen those exercise ropes. So the ropes are like, you sit there and you fling them. It's like a CrossFit thing where you're flinging the ropes. Well, I don't have a lot of room, so I have these chains in my workout room that kind of emulate what you would do with the ropes. So we're doing like these little stations where you run in place, and you do your abs, and then you do your chains. I jumped up from doing the abs, got over to the chains, and everything like below my belly button just decided it didn't want to work anymore, and just clamped up like a mother, and just bent me over like an old man. Just like I was like at a 40. I was like here, standing straight up, and I was like blank. So I was like at a 45-degree angle to the ground, trying to keep that cramp from going. So I'm screaming at my son, give me the pickles, give me the pickles. So I drank a bunch of pickle juice, and I promise you, within like 10-15 seconds, I was fine. The cramp went away. It sounds wives' tale-y, but there's a medical reason behind it, and if any of y'all are medical people, you'll know it. But you have to check it out. That's why the pickle juice works so quickly. It was pretty awesome. Hey, James, let me catch up on there. Hey, good night, PT. Sorry about that. I missed you. Had to chew off 4 of my fingers to the knuckle when I was in prison in Siberia. Oh, dang. You're a hardcore dude. Ugh. I thought it was just going to be an accidental gas pass story. I'm disappointed. No, nothing like that. Just a horrible cram story. It's the salt and brine saline. Okay, there you go. It worked. It worked great. It was quick, too. And I was able to finish the workout. Man, that was some horrible pain. Gallup is nice. The winters are cool. Hey, DC, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, so I'm totally off track here. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of randomly pulling things out of the ether to talk about. But remember, the giveaway is going to start pretty quick. I'll probably do a video in the morning, tell you guys what to look for. It's going to be a numbers thing. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a numbers thing. The videos I'm going to be doing for review are going to have little numbers. I don't know if it's going to be on my hand, but I'll let you know. There'll be a little hint somewhere. So this is going to be to help the people that, like I said, actually pay attention to the show and to the channel and stay involved. And so I don't end up giving, $300 worth of stuff to somebody that just pops in when they see giveaway on a video. Not that that's bad, it's that it gets tiring after a while. I'd rather see somebody that is part of the program. So that's what we're going to do with that. Hey, Alan, good to see you. Howdy. Nobody won anything yet, Eddie. I'm just kind of announcing it right now. You're not that late, David. It was just kind of a weird send-off. I started earlier, and then I set it on private. So I waited around for like 6 or 7 minutes waiting for somebody to say, hey. And I just figured tonight was the night that it all ended. This was the one. This was where it was all gone. They finally lost interest in your dumbness. They're the people that have spoken. They will have no more of you. And then Eric said that he hadn't seen anything, so I went back, and sure enough, somehow it was set on private. So I was talking to myself, playing guitar to myself, and saying my prayers and eating my vitamins, all to myself. Alright, folks, just popped in to win a giveaway. I heard the contest for a bunch of bladed knives are legal in Canada. No, no, no. Nothing Canadian here. Not until you oust that prime minister of yours and change some rules out there. The last live stream. Yeah, that would be a good movie. Apocalyptic. Something's coming. I don't know. Hold up in a bunker, waiting for the end of it. The last live stream. No, you weren't late. It was I had it set on private, so it was all good. Yeah, I was voted off the island, Big Red. I was voted off the Knife Channel Island. There was secret ballots, and they just let it fly. Styrofoam out the front's legal there. That's messed up. What's that about? Starring the guy from Mask. Eric Stoltz or Sam Elliott. Or Cher. Cher's that guy from Mask. Going to bed. Hey, Bruce, thank you. I appreciate you being here for a little bit. Thank you for showing up. All right. I guess that's it. Trying to think of anything else. Y'all have anything coming in that I don't know about? Got my torch going to try and do some heat anno. Wish me luck. Oh, cool. Nice. I like heat anno. See if you can get to black. If you can get to black and figure it out, that's gold. That's anno gold. Hey, Big Red, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Yeah, anno gold is black. If you can find black, that's great. I found like really dark gray, but I never could get to black. What did Boker say? Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to call him, Eddie. Oh yeah, let me write myself a note. I'll tell. Let's talk to Hey Google. Tell Google to remind us. Hey Google. Oh, she's already listening. Don't listen to me. Set a reminder for tomorrow.
What's the reminder?
Talk to Boker.
What's the reminder?
Talk to Boker.
Okay, do you want to save this?
Yes.
Okay. Reminder saved.
All right, thank you. I said talk to Boker. It said Red October? No, not Red October. What am I, slurring my speech? Did you get the new sticker to show yet? No, it's not here yet, but it's on its way. Yeah, the new sticker will be here. I'm going to set up some sticker packages to sell for PIF shipping. So hopefully that works out. We can get some more people involved with the shipping part of it. A lot of people sending knives, and that's awesome. But we're kind of flush on gear right now, and shipping is going to be the issue. Oh yeah, DC, that brass proponent is awesome. I sent mine over to Jack Farmboy for him to check out. That thing was awesome. Took a beating. Looks pretty. It's a chunk of metal. It's a pound of metal. Use it as a doorstop. Whatever you need to do with it. It just and the edge held up. The D2 on that is awesome. I don't know what they're doing with D2 there at Artisan, but that thing held up nicely. I'm serious. You could put some high-end steel stamp on that thing and people would believe it. Just the way it held up. Oh, cool. Yeah, thank you, Eddie. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm saying that, I say that, we have a lot of stuff. But if y'all want to send in stuff, this isn't going to stop at Pifmas. So, we're doing this stuff almost year-round. So whenever, let's just say we got 250 people on the list this year, which is going to be down from last year. Let's just say we got 250 people and we got 400 knives. Well, we still got another 200 people to hand out stuff to next year before we get to Pifmas. So, yeah, whenever y'all want to send in is great and appreciated. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Greg, welcome. Good to see you. Hey, yeah, Alan, that's the whole thing. I was just saying, I may have said it before you got in here. We're going to need right around at least $2,000 for shipping on the Piffmas boxes this year. Right now, we probably have, if you count what's in the Patreon, I haven't cashed out Patreon since July, so we'll probably have one, two, three. We'll have about $380 of Patreon, and then people will send an individual gift, so another, let's say, $150 there. So we're about a quarter of the way there. I'm gonna be doing that sticker sale, and then I got some piffles to do to sell some knives that people send in, and do a little bit of that. So we'll end up making it. It always comes through in the end. It always works out. So I have faith that it'll work out. But there's no problem. There's no what do you call it? No hurt. No, what's the thing? I don't know what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt to sit here and announce a little bit earlier just to get some stuff going. The super chat thing. Man, I just feel like super chat is like, hey, give me money kind of thing. I don't want people to feel any kind of obligation in here. This is kind of like our secret private group. I don't want people to feel like, hey, I just don't want people to feel pressured to give money like that. If you feel it in your heart, send a little cash in for Piffmas. That's fine. It's easy to hit the PayPal and stuff like that. There's certain things I just don't want to do in the chats is all. Now maybe if we start getting thousands of people in here, I might hit it up for a little cashola here and there. Sometimes I need a wallet with a chain on it and some leather boots and the buckles and stuff like that. So I might do that once we get a little bit bigger. Get to about 10,000 subs. I'll kick it up so I can get my pimp outfit. I can get my pimp on. What I had the other day, I got the pimp knife. So now I'm just gonna need a Huggy Bear jacket, nice fuzzy collar, maybe a hat with a feather in it, some white leather pants, some platform shoes, some squared off toes, you know what I'm saying, and a cane. I got a couple canes, but I'm gonna need one with a brass ball on top of it. Pimp out the booty knife. DC, we have enough gear for Piffmas and whatnot, but if you feel like you'd like to send some stuff, just heads up, pimping ain't easy. If you want to send stuff in, it's all going to be used eventually. So, like I said, Piffmas will eat a bunch of it up, and then Piff for next year is going to eat a bunch of it up. So it's all going to be sent out, and it's all appreciated. Yeah, send it in. Seriously, send it in. Piff is a program that the channel does. It's a pay it forward program, and it's not strictly a pay it forward like you're obligated to do anything. You got a bunch of cool people that send in stuff, and then I add some stuff to it, and we just send out hundreds of boxes a year to people just to give them a little pick-me-up, just a little surprise. There's no obligation. It's not a monthly thing. There's not a monthly subscription thing. It doesn't cost people any money. It is completely run through the kindness and the charity and the donations of the folks that are involved with the channel, and that's it. And so let's just say maybe it's been a bad month or bad 6 months for you, and you're thinking, man, I wish I had something to pick me up. There's every once in a while we'll have a sign up list, and I just out of the blue send people stuff. So I think we sent 130, 140 boxes this year already, and then it'll be another 250 boxes at least for Christmas. And so that'll put us in the 1,500 box range for the 3 years that we've been doing it. So you figure 1,500 boxes, like $9,000 in shipping that people have donated, and it's just been that's what Piff is about. The Piff list is on my computer. If you want to sign up, you just have to wait for the sign up times. And I'm going to do one more sign up for Pifmas coming up. I'm not sure. It's probably going to be right at the 1st of November. This month is so busy right now that it's probably going to have to wait until November. But, hey, Triple E, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, you know, and that's the whole thing. I know most of y'all know the story, but that was the first basic like interaction I had with Eric. Was I think we had a trade. I think we traded something, and he sent me what he traded to me, and inside the box was just a bunch of little goodies, and some of it was just kind of minutia, but the whole thing it just made me feel good. I'm sitting here within arm's reach $1,000 worth of knives, but the fact that he sent that to me and took the extra time, it was like this ray of sunshine on my brain. And so I figured, man, you know what? If this could make me feel this good, what if we started making other people feel this good? And we just kind of started doing like a box here and a box there. And Eric's been a part of it ever since. He's been the big part of it. And it's just been boom. And then it just got huge. And just like a snowball. I think we sent almost 500 boxes out for Pifmas last year. If I didn't think I would get a divorce, I would really push it to get another 500 out this year. But so, yeah, it's just, that's all it is. It's just a bunch of people trying to make a bunch of other people have a good day. Go to Patreon, look up Jimislash, and just sign up if you want to. And that's all it is. Just however much you can afford, and it's all really appreciated. And none of it goes to me. None of the Patreon goes to me buying knives or anything. It's all PIF shipping. It's all going towards that. It was DMT. Eric slipped some DMT in there. Ooh, good stuff. I opened up my third eye. I was all good. I could see the future, and I could taste colors. It was amazing. Hey, Pete, welcome back. What happens when you get on the PIF list? It's just a matter of time. Sometime in the next few months, you'll get a surprise in the mail. I go through and I just randomly choose numbers. I don't go down a list or anything. It's a random choice, so it doesn't feel like I'm playing favorites. And it might be this month. It might be. So if we start in January, it's usually January through April, and then May through July. I kind of cut off the monthly stuff this year a little bit early, just so I could start focusing on Pifmas, because it gets out of hand at Pifmas. It goes crazy. Hey, Peter B, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. How do I send out to a piffer? Just send, if you want to donate to PIF, just send me the stuff, and then I box it up and put all the goodies together. It's usually a knife, maybe another little smaller knife, a flashlight, some candy, some 550 cord, maybe a little first aid gear. It's always something like that. It's just a little goodie box to cheer some folks up. I like talking about PIF. I haven't talked about PIF in a while, but I like talking about PIF. I appreciate all the good stuff folks are doing. Hey, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to snap my fingers, and then you tell me when y'all hear it. No delay. Okay. Oh, there's a little bit of delay there. No, I'm just trying to see how much of a delay between you and me. No, not that there's a delay as far as like you'll snap my fingers in here at 10 seconds later. I'm talking about like if I snap my fingers here, when are you gonna hear it? All right. Hey Pete, take care. Heroin, Snickers, and thread. That's a good box. If you get the Eric box with the heroin, the Snickers, and the thread, that's just a good box. And a belt. Snickers, thread, and a belt. No, I need to update it, Greg. I wish I could. I'm doing so many things with the channel, between Piff and the Facebook group and YouTube, and then trying to get 3 live streams in a week. It's just hard to stay up on Patreon and stuff, and I need to say thanks over there a lot more than I do. So yeah, as long as it's not Thanos. All right, so what y'all got coming in? Did I already ask you that? When am I heading to Smoky Mountain? I'll be heading to Smoky Mountain starting next Wednesday, so a week from this morning. Yeah, I'm heading out next Wednesday to Smoky Mountain. I'll be there hopefully Thursday night, and then I have that competition on Saturday. Dang, 300 miles. That's a trip. Am I going to Blade Show West? Right now, it's looking like 50-50. It kind of depends on just finances, basically. It's just a matter of finances. But you know how it goes. It's like I talked to my friend today, and his refrigerator went out, so he had to replace the refrigerator. Then he had hundreds of dollars, because he's a bodybuilder, so he had hundreds of dollars of steak and chicken that went bad in the refrigerator, and then his dog had like close to $1,000 vet bill, and it was all within days of each other. So right now the finances can stick together and stay. Yeah, I'll go to Blade Show. I'll make a meandering trip up through South Dakota and Wyoming, and hopefully get into that area of the world. Although I'm not super excited about going through the mountains. Scared to death of the mountains. Guess where I live? In the volunteer state. Oh yeah, Triple E. Smoky Mountain is Blade Show, Tennessee, exactly. Yeah. Blade Show West is West. I'm super excited about Blade Show West. It's in Portland. Bring the Jake's wife. No way! The Nats won. Are you serious? Oh, oh man. Are the Dodgers out? So that puts the Dodgers out? Oh, that's fantastic. All right, then. I mean, unless you're a Dodger fan, then it's terrible. No, let's be. Oh, man. No Dodgers. As a San Francisco Giant fan. Oh, David, I'm sorry about that. I meant, yay, go Big Blue. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty frustrating. But you know what? I'm a Giants fan, and since I'm in Houston, I'm kind of a Houston fan. Well, I'm a Houston fan, but man, they're on the verge of doing the same thing the Dodgers did. That would be rough. Yeah, the Giants, they were out of it for a while. They kind of put a little run together. End of July, kind of gave us a little hope. Little Bruce Bochy going away party. So, I'll tell you what, though, Alan. 2010, holy freak, that was a good year. I've never been so excited in my whole life for a sporting event. I don't think. You know, the 49ers winning the Super Bowls back in the 80s, that was cool. But, man, the Giants finally getting that World Series, especially after 89 and, what was it, 2001? Was it 2001? They went and lost. All the Niners are tearing it up. Yeah, they're doing good there, too. Kind of worried to see, not worried, I'm kind of anxious to see them go up against some really, really good competition. They blew through the AFC North there and destroyed all the Division II AA kind of teams. But yeah. Oh, Marlins fan. I'm very sorry to hear that. The Yankees will win it all. I think if the Astros can get by the Rays, that's going to be a good series. I mean, they match up pretty well as far as for pitching and whatnot. I don't know. That Astros pitching, something else. Got tickets for the Niners versus Seahawks. Oh, good. See old Richard Sherman beat up on his old team. Condolences accepted from her. Baseball is dumb. Hey, DC, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Oh, I hope not. Man, do you remember the Rams when they had Jim Everett and back in, what was it, 89? And then they were on Monday night, and I was always scared of the Rams that year. That was the one team I was afraid was going to upset the 49ers that year. And then they just went on to Monday Night Football and destroyed them. Old Flipper Anderson. And I think it wasn't Jerry Rice, but John Taylor had 2 90-yard catches in that one game against them. That was awesome. Jim Everett. Well, he was good for a couple years, wasn't he? Oh, yeah, Triple E. Getting rid of both of those guys. Trading Yelich. Oh, man. That's a good... Man, yeah. But they've always been about payroll control down there. You know, they won the series and then dumped everybody that mattered to the community the next year. All right. Yeah, I think it's tonight, or whatever tonight is for you. So yeah, Thursday night. Oh, this blue thing. I'm sorry. I keep just playing with it. It's to help my joints, the arm wrestling and stuff. And it's like just kind of like get some blood to my hands and my forearms and stuff. And it just kind of gives me a little bit of a workout to help with some of the healing in my tendons and my muscles, because I'm always in like kind of a little bit of achy pain. So it just kind of keeps me moving. It gives me a little bit of a workout. Sorry about that. I'll take it off of there. It's kind of weird looking. Yeah, they're pretty. Trying to make a lot of people safe at those stadiums for sure. Which is kind of odd. I had some shoulder tendonitis, Greg, and in May, this 19-year-old kid took me over in arm wrestling, and something went bad here that still hurts. So I don't know if I strained something or had a little tear there. I have some shoulder tendonitis. I think I have some knee tendonitis. That's it. Nothing horrible. And with the more I work out, the more that shoulder tendonitis has been less of a problem. So I'm doing better. It's all good. It's like something I like. You know, this is what I've been using to... Whoa, almost lost my guitar there. This is what I've been using to practice my chopping with. Because it's pretty heavy, and it's got a good grip to it. So I've been smacking the mess out of my weight bench with this because I don't have a ton of 2x4s to burn through. And just to get my wrists and bones and everything ready for the competition. Everything's holding up nicely. It's all good. Most memorable Monday Night Football ever. Seattle went into halftime 28 over Minnesota. Came back. I never heard that. That's awesome. I'm gonna look that up. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a big rubber slapjack. Pretty much Triple A. They won on a grand slam. Wow. Poor Los Angeles. That's rough. They had a team of National League destiny. So it's going to be what? The Nats and the Cardinals, right? Are they the ones that are left? The straw slicing, yeah. That's just about everything being sharpened. And I don't know. I'm not super worried about a bunch of it. I'm mostly worried about just being there and fitting in with the professionals. But Eric's going to be there. My boys are going to be there. It's going to be awesome. The Cardinals are super dumb. I hate the Cardinals. And it's mostly because it's because of your son. Your son. You know who I'm talking to. Your son is the reason I don't like the Cardinals or the Royals. He talked much smack that year, sir. And if he wasn't so large, we'd have had a problem. Unfortunately, he's much bigger than he was as a kid. And I respect him for that reason. Oh, man, I wish you weren't working that weekend. I would come see you. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to see you guys. Yeah, maybe we can do a little live stream, but definitely I'll upload something for sure. Just don't miss and hit the leg. Worry about someone missing and having a blade and hit the leg. I think that's why they put that other board underneath so nobody's chopping through. So I was thinking about that the other day, so I just got to be careful. Your state bird is a cardinal. Half the state birds are cardinals. I don't know what ours is. I'm not sure. I think ours is a turkey. Is ours a turkey? No. Texas state bird. Let's look that up. Oh, no, it's not the turkey. It's the northern mockingbird. That doesn't even sound cool. Why couldn't it have been something cool? Like the death pigeon. The Texas state death pigeon. That's what we want. Virginia should be a turkey. Go Hokies. Oh, man. We're going to put in some petitions. We got to change this bird thing, northern mockingbird. The dodo bird. Dodo birds were cool looking. When I was a kid, the best thing about the Cardinals was the Wizard of Oz running across and doing a flip every game of the season. Man, Ozzie Smith was something else, wasn't he? He's probably one of the only people put in the Hall of Fame for his defensive prowess, because he wasn't amazing as a hitter, but defensively he was amazing. I think that's true. He wasn't a lifetime super hitter. Hey, Pocket Tank, we're just kind of talking about everything. Birds and... Don't forget the defensive prowess of Bill Buckner. Man, Bill Buckner, that one stinking play. He was such a good player, too. If nobody knew about him in that play, and they looked at his career, they'd think, man, good above average player, and then that play just cemented him forever. What did you miss? I don't know what you missed, sir. Oh, he's hinting that you got to live stream the competition for everybody. I think that was his hint for you. That when we're up there, maybe you could live stream it. I'm not sure. We'll definitely get. If he doesn't live stream it, we'll definitely get some footage. Yeah, Will Clark. I remember Will Clark. I have a Will Clark T-shirt. I mean, not anything expensive, but after the Giants won the World Series, I started buying all the Giants shirts. I have a Panda shirt. I have a Will Clark. I have a Bumgardner shirt. I have a Posey shirt. I have a bunch of Kiss the Ring shirts. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, Greg. But he made up for it in that shortstop position. And who was the guy hit a bunch of home runs? Was it Kevin Mitchell? Was punching home runs that right around that area? Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell. Crew Wear Sprint Shamans. I don't know. I didn't really get into that. The Shaman, the Crew Wear stuff. I mean, I like Crew Wear and all that. I just didn't really get into it. Kingman. He was a 2-outcome player. He was going to hit a home run or strike out. Barry Bonds. Holy freak. Man. He was so awesome. He was so awesome before his head exploded. And then after that, it was just like God created a baseball player and put him on earth. Just regardless of how you feel about steroids, the dude was amazing. In an era of steroids, he was the amazing one. St. Nick's. Oh, okay. Some of that St. Nick stuff. Man, that's a lot of anger over there on the Spyderco stuff about the people getting St. Nick's, especially if you try to resell it. Holy freak. You're going to be attacked. They're going to tar and feather you. Oh, yeah. You know, I met Barry Bonds. He was kind of that way before, Eddie. Well, at least he was to me. Back in 1990, I went to a 3-game series up in St. Louis where the Pirates are playing. And so we waited. It was me, this guy, disabled guy, he was in a wheelchair. And he had me go up there. I think it was 18 or something like that. And so he had me go with him so that I could kind of be his aide, his assistant to help him get around. So he paid for all my stuff that weekend. It was me and a little buddy, not a buddy of mine, but like a younger brother of this family I was staying with. So he invited him along as well. And so we were outside the building, outside there of was it Busch Stadium out there in St. Louis, on the last game. And the Pirates swept them. And so we were rooting for the Pirates that year because the disabled man, was a Pirates fan. Oh, I just couldn't have gone any better up to that point, up until the point where I met Barry Bonds. It just was like the perfect baseball dream trip. We had hot dogs and we took a broom to the last game and talking sweep and just having fun with the St. Louis fans. It was a blast. It was such a blast. And it was such a beautiful stadium too. Anyways, and I'm from Houston, so I'm used to the Astrodome and not seeing the sky when you're inside the stadium. It was just an amazing time. So we're waiting out back with all these other people and some older people, and I had the program there. And I'm getting all the Pirates to sign it, and they're getting on the bus, but they're taking time for me and my little buddy, and Bobby Bonilla signed it, and a couple of the pitchers signed it. And Barry Bonds walked out, and I called him Mr. Bonds. I said, "Hey, Mr. Bonds," and I asked him to sign it. He just kind of looked at me, and he just kind of laughed. I don't remember. He said something like, "Not this time," or something sarcastic and stupid. I just kind of got on. That was it. Got on the bus, and that was it. So, yeah. He was kind of that way before. I think maybe the juice just made him a bigger jerk. It's kind of like Jim Carrey in The Mask. You know, The Mask kind of brings out the qualities that just amplifies the qualities that you already have. So. All right. Well, I guess we're going to get off of here. I made it an hour. It's all because y'all had interesting topics to talk about, and I appreciate it like always. And look for these videos coming up for little hints on how to win the box and the goodies. There's going to be more goodies in it. The side of his head amplified. Yeah, ego head and debaggery. It all amplified when he got on the juice. But check it out. Check out the videos coming out this week. Y'all have a really good evening, and I'll have a good rest of your week, and I appreciate it again. Really appreciate how active y'all stay in the chat. So I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night, and thank you again, and I'll talk to you guys on Friday.